This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, it is April or something when we're recording this, so it is now, hey, this movie is finally out on Blu-ray, DVD.
Yeah, finally.
Right? It was out for a while, but we've just been busy, right? There's been, a lot of stuff.
Now that we finally have some time, it's especially
oh my god,
April,
look,
it just happened to follow the perfect time for this. A spring break movie for a spring break time. Oh, look.
Yeah.
The perfect movie. It's a spring break movie. Oh, cool. So great. I'm so happy. Wow. This movie is so cool.
So, I was not aware when I started this watch that there was going to be like a Pichu little fun time event.
Pichu's
I was vividly confused. I had to restart the video. I had to check the files.
I was watching. See, you had to go through more than that because you actually download shit. I mean, buy the DVD. I just watched it on my friend Toku's house. And I gotta say, all I did was look at the time, like the time left in the video. I went, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm in for, but this is a fucking insane way to start it. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I was okay, good. So your thing did. So I wasn't sure in Japan, right, when this movie originally came out in theater, if like this short actually premiered in front of the movie, like, right. Yeah. Right, because I assume it has to be like the Pikachu, like back in like the old school Pokemon
back when they tack on a little mini movie, or even some of the newer well, it's not even that new, but like a lot of the Pixar movies, they'll do like a little short in the beginning,
Yeah, right.
And
yes, I was like, boy, what the fuck is going on? Boy, when the fuck did any of these characters get... I mean, like, outside of, like, X-Wizard, right? Because that's that... Right? Because X-Wizard has learned... Right? X-Wizard has, like me, learned to talk, So I knew X-Wizard could talk. But seeing the other fucking, Gettys... I mean, and Nijikon, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Right? Besides those two, like, seeing the other just started speaking like, man, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
This is really fucking weird.
It would be similar if, I guess, like, in Gav, if we had a whole episode where we just listened to the, like...
Boy, man,
figure out
boy,
what the fuck...
Speaking of knowing when Gav talks, if Kemis could fucking talk and what the fuck they're saying,
If we could find out what Gochi-Sos could say, and then, whoa, boy, yeah.
But yeah, I was really confused when Steamliner and Hopper One actually spoke, and I guess fucking Sabo Needles here, why the fuck not? Hey, we invited Sabo Needles.
Look, I've got to assume that they just used the ones that they had the most, like...
like, physical props for,
like They're like, we had that whole 2-episode thing where that kid played with a fucking talking plant, and his dad wanted to beat him or something, so we still have that prop. We have the X-Wizard cloak from that other movie, and I don't know. I think that's all the fucking scraps. Didn't feel like putting Skibo's...
Hey, do we still have Sheer Heart Attack hanging around? Yeah, what's up with that?
Didn't feel like putting...
Right, I just love how, like, this is, like, the most random assortment of Kemis, like, that hang out.
It's
like,
two level 10s,
right?
It's 2 level 10s and a random spattering of fucking other ones.
Right, and they have the stupid phone, right,
who's not even active, it's just... Smartphone is like the bitch of the Gotchard of the Kemi community, right? Because he's the only one that controls entertainment, so either he's running shit or he is being like fucking abused.
Right, it's real funny how
because he's got the monopoly on
fucking hanging around together,
on being able to rewatch shit and being able to play things for people.
The fucking smartphone saw everything. Everything is burned into his memory,
He can't escape it.
He has seen the past, present, and future, but yeah, hey, look, I don't want to dwell on this fucking short for time, but the fact there was a fucking short really fucking threw me off. And the fact that this short fucking is like, technically, it doesn't tie in, but it kind of, I guess it's canon, right? This is what's been going on.
Yeah, it's. I guess it's supposed to be. Hey, you're probably gonna wonder what the chemis were doing during all of this. Don't worry. Here's an explanation.
Right.
Sure. I guess I don't. I didn't
Yeah,
really care, but
I feel like the game does not give a fuck about what the fuck happens on our planet. They don't care about who got who got added to the group chat.
yeah.
Right.
Here's a great way to add 6 minutes of runtime to our fucking movie, just for free. I also have to say, so when it ended and it said in English, by the way, which seems strange, but to stick around after the credits, I genuinely had to stop and go, do they mean the credits that just rolled? Or the credits at the end of the next thing? Is this all post-credits? Is this whole movie actually just a post-credit scene, technically?
Mm-hmm.
Marvel would never,
Right.
could never.
I was so fucking confused. But anyway, hey, let's go. All right, so now that we got that out the way, hey, let's talk about, the main thing, right? Look, you know what they say about graduation, right? It is the greatest thing ever made, right? You can never top graduation,
It's
right?
it's at a point where graduation is where some people are sane, but not at this graduation.
But, right? Hey, it is Kamen Rider Gotchard graduation. So
We're just when we
so
figure out,
I
it
knew
pulls us
nothing
back
about
in.
graduation coming in outside of like the initial trailer, right? And so the initial trailer hyped this up as to be like some post series
Wrap up.
Ichi no Se Rine story. I was like, all right,
Yeah,
makes
but
sense.
also,
It's their,
but it sold itself as like there was going to be a focus on that, and also the thing that threw me off for it initially was like, and then they also said, fucking, also meanwhile, Spawner's gonna be stuck in a time loop in a Groundhog Day situation. I went, I don't understand how those two plot lines can fit together, but fuck it, Gotchard.
right. Also, by the way, Spawner's gonna get a new form in this movie. All right, feels pretty
He
fucking
gets
weird for
straight arms.
Spawner for Spawner to get a form in a fucking Ichio Se Rine movie. But hey, everything was a fucking lie, Look, we are in a fucking loop, Like, we cannot escape Gotchard, right? We try to leave, right? But, oh fuck, but like the Ouroboros from, right?
We're stuck in a loop. We can't escape. Just when we
He
think
keeps
we're out,
pulling,
we
he keeps
wind up
pulling
eating
us back in.
We're
He's
eating
pulling
our
us
own
back in
ass, snake style.
for three more post-series special, that we gotta fucking deal with, whenever the fuck those come out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hate it. Right, so look, there's a lot to say. We're gonna go through the play-by-play of the movie, but I just want to say something. I do not know why the fuck this is a Spotter movie. I feel like Spotter's character arc was pretty fucking resolved within the show.
Yeah,
right? Like,
it's
right? He's like,
it's
right,
a
like,
weird
like,
thing to focus on Spawner, especially in the context that we do have Spawner bring stuff up, because this is the part of this that is about Spawner, that is actually like his story, is, I guess, mainly a fully grown man. Let's not forget that Spawner is like 24, right?
yeah,
Like,
he's hanging out with a high school.
He's a
hanging with a high
full-ass
school
adult.
kid.
He's a
right?
full-ass adult.
thought I was so fucking perplexed asking him. I was like, so wait, so is this Spotter's movie like fucking he just wants to hang out with high school kids? I don't like that. Why you
yeah.
into him? Hey boy, hey Spotter, right? Hey, right? Not a good look for you right now, right?
But like, it's his whole emotional journey with this is essentially learning. I get that the big picture is supposed to be about friendship, I guess, that he learns the power of friendship, but it's more specifically about you gotta let the woman that raised you have a life and have a partner other than you. You can't. This is not the time to be weird and like develop an Oedipus complex.
Yeah, right. But it's really strange. Like, I don't know what is going on in this movie. This movie felt, once again, going back to how the fact that Gotchard had three writers on this. This movie felt like three different writers What was it again? We made this bit. We made this joke throughout the entire show, like it was three writers who
One
all
for
wrote their own
each,
story,
yeah.
and then they met up like once a week. Like, all right, let's cobble up some a story from our story. That's what this movie felt like, right?
Yeah.
When I was watching this, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
It's truly it's a movie that like remembers what it's supposed to be every now and then, but it doesn't really ever do anything with it. Like it's because like the graduation aspect for a show for a movie that is literally titled graduations, because fuck it, pluralize it for no goddamn reason. Yeah, a graduation does kind of happen, but it's not in any way the focus, really. This all happens to take place at a graduation, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, is it a graduation of Spawner being realized he can never get with right? I'm moving on from Kyoka. Oh, is that what it?
I think it's the I think it's what they call in Parenthood when you graduate from nursing. That's what he graduated from. He's not. He doesn't need. He's able to go to the bottle now instead of Baba.
Right. All right. So now we got that tangent about how we felt. Let's go into an actual movie. Hey, Tariq. Hey, your favorite characters are still here. You know, right? You thought you thought that they were just gonna give me like one cameo in an episode and that's it. But nope. Hey, the writers of Gotchard remembered. You know, right?
I cannot tell you how much of like a fucking like jump scare that was for me. I thought I would, like, truly, in an Ouroboros like state, thought I was sucked into a time loop that I could not escape. Seeing those two fucking show, especially one of those two, like seeing them show up just in the world, in the wild, I felt like I was being ambushed by a fucking like it feels like I got a drive-by shot. Like,
I don't know. I love their stupid little comedy bit that they've been working on, I guess, for the last 3 years.
They've got a tight two-man show now. They're doing manzai comedy.
Right.
I guess one of them is the straight man. The other one is the funny guy. But hey, here's the thing. Neither one of them. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh why? Why?
I
can't.
But hey.
I can't.
But remember those stupid little dumb knickknacks you made throughout the show? Hey, let's pack them up and throw them out. We're not gonna need this shit anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Right? Also, once again, makes no sense for Sabimaru and Renge to be packing up. Right? They still go to this fucking alchemist school, you know, right?
Right.
They're not the one graduating.
So they're graduating from alchemy school now. So
are they?
Yes, that's the whole thing at the beginning. Maybe you didn't have subtitles on your DVD that covered it, but it does say at the beginning that it's also Renge and Sabimaru are graduating from alchemy school.
Oh shit! I completely missed this. Holy shit! I did not see this. I was too focused on everything else that was like. Look, my senses were being overloaded throughout the entire movie. Right? I completely missed. I was so confused on what the fuck Renge and Sabimaru were doing. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Renge
and Sabimaru are going out and fucking they're graduating from Hogwarts, and Harry Potter and they're going off to go work at Burt's Bees or some shit. Bumblebee's fucking Diagon Alley.
Renge's gonna go back to the countryside for her grandma, you know.
Yeah, she's going back to Kansai to do Kansai things.
Right.
Yeah. And then she's finally gonna figure out how to put her grand plan of make money through alchemy together, which I'm pretty sure just means commit fraud by changing lead into gold or something, probably. And Sabimaru is going off to work with his brother on more AI shit. This is literally how we got an army of dread troopers. Do not do this. Your brother should be in jail. Alchemy jail, maybe, but still jail. Like,
Yeah, look, what's the hierarchy of the alchemy society? Remember, three of those guys.
I don't know that there's
two of them are dead,
who's
and the other
running
one's
this show
transferred
anymore.
to like a stack.
They've killed like everybody that has been in their leadership has fucking died. Violent deaths.
Wait, but was it? Wait, did we end the show with fucking Minato and Spotter saying, yeah, we're gonna redo the alchemy system, right?
Sure, but what does that mean? Is it just loose alchemists going around the world doing shit?
I don't fucking know. But yeah, look, Rene and Ichiro's like, hey, what's up? Hey, look, and one last time, we gotta take in. This is the last time we're gonna be in this classroom, right? Like, we gotta get look, right? Last time we're gonna be in a perpetual danger from a bad teacher who in retrospect probably did not do a good teaching job, of us, right? But yeah. Once again, I still hate Ichiro's fucking dream of Kimmy's and Human working together. Also, insane plan, by the way. I'm just gonna open a cafe where people. I'm fine with a cat cafe. Cat cafe. Those are things in Japan. You can go to a cat cafe. There's a little cat walking around as you drink your coffee, whatever the fuck. Like a cafe with Kimmy's. Like, I don't fucking. Half of them are fucking literal fucking reality warpers that can kill people. Right? Is this just gonna pick like the safe ones, like the one that be like, all right, which one of you will not kill a human, injure a human, right? Like Hopper one, easy in, right? But like, what other ones can I pick that won't injure a human if they go to my stupid little Kemi cafe,
Yeah.
Right? Fucking insane plan. Was it? I still hate his plan of like whatever the fuck his stupid resolve is.
At least he's actually got enough thought to be like, I'm gonna need to actually get certified as a chef because as of right now, I just keep making whatever the fuck I want, and it's fucking it's weird as shit.
Mm-hmm. Right. Look. Don't worry. Look. It's all under my mom's account, so it's fine. Right. Look. I'm not an employee. I just work here. Right. I don't own this place.
Yeah.
Right.
It's. I guess he's going to figure out his own thing to do, and Rene has a big secret that she's holding, that she's real anxious about. What could it possibly be? Wait until the end to get the big reveal. It's fucking disappointing.
Yeah, Spotter doesn't like this.
Yeah, Spotter decides that he doesn't really care about hanging out with people and talking, and he definitely doesn't want to deal with the guy that is trying to warm up to him because he's about to rail the absolute shit out of his adoptive sister, I guess is the implication of what the relationship is.
Is that what it was? I thought it was
It felt, that's the whole thing, right? We went through this whole thing and it's like, I guess she's like his mom to him, but then they say in this that, like, he says in this movie that he's not gonna call Minato Big Brother. So that would imply that he thinks of Kyoko more as a sister. So I guess that makes it slightly less weird with their relationship because
Are you sure it still feels very fucking weird?
I mean, I'm just saying because they only have like what I'm assuming is like a 12-year difference in age because Minato because we looked this up. Minato is supposed to be like in his 30s or something.
Yeah.
Spawner's like 24. Whenever Kyoka fucking assuming that Kyoka's of a similar age to Minato.
Right. She was like 18 at least when she adopted Spotter, you know? Right.
So, it's like it's like the series of unfortunate events where it's like we gotta keep your family together. We gotta keep the family together and take care of each other, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Spotter cannot deal with this. Oh, look, too much. Look. He's like, oh, he's being look too much sensory. He goes out. He fucking sees the joyous comedy of two comedians. Right. Right.
And he immediately like the Pope immediately decides to fucking die and go to heaven.
Yeah. But there's someone mysterious. He's a mysterious person walking around.
So the fucking red herring that is this security guard is so fucking annoying to me because it's like, okay, that seems like the obvious choice. Like, it's I get it, right? Oh, you're subverting. Oh, you tricked us. Oh, you're so smart. This movie. Oh, you're so smart. But when we bring up the reveal of who he is, I could not have been more mad. Especially, I don't know. Actually, I won't even say I was mad. 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 The sequence that happens that gets us the reveal might have been the greatest thing that Gotchard has ever produced. But anyway, back to the time loop. It takes Spawner 2 times of looping before he realizes that he's in a time loop.
That's usually how it works, you know.
Yeah,
right?
I get it, but it's like this.
You realize you're in a time loop by the 3rd loop, right?
I don't know. It's different than. I mean, technically, this is different than.
Also, this time loop feels like it's only like 20 minutes of intervals, right? Which I think is insane.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not sure what the time frame is, but this time loop happens so fast, right?
Yeah.
Like, this makes no sense.
He does it like immediately, and I will say, the thing that like, when they reveal how, because it started off with a very straight, like it didn't seem like it made sense about like whatever the fuck like how the time loop was being triggered, because it started getting real abstract with when he looped.
Yeah.
But like, at first I was like, you don't have enough time between time loops to like solve this mystery.
Right. Yeah. I was so confused by how he by the intervals of these time loops. Right. It's not like how in in Groundhog Day, you know, it's like every time he dies, you know, right? This just feels like a random jump in time.
Right, I was gonna say re-zero. Well, no, because Groundhog Day, it isn't even every time he died. It's just he just literally kept waking up then he started pulling the old 1-2 skidoo with the groundhog and jumping off cliffs and shit.
Right. Yeah.
But, like, it's not re-zero, right? Where he's brutally murdered and fucking has to come back. It's just, like, something triggers it, and then he has to go back, and then something triggers it, and then he has to go back. But, like, I don't know how you would think anything other than, like, immediately, yeah, it's a fucking time loop. But, hey, yeah.
Right. Also, the reveal of how it's built up is also pretty bad, right? Because like normally how in like these media, right? Like every time you read it, right, you should start noticing something. But like the big reveal of how the time loop, he figures it's who the imposter is. It's really bad because we don't see it in the first loop, right? Yeah. For the audience to pick up on, right? Because apparently this does not happen. He does not pick this up until like the 5th loop. Like, oh, I gotcha. Oh, yeah. Okay, I noticed. Right? It's right. Is that shown to us, the audience, to figure out, like, right, for us to play on, like, oh boy, who is it? Is it the mysterious security guy? You know, right? But yeah, no. Yeah, but yeah, Spawner explains something that has a time loop. You know, I love how even in the time loop, he calls Ichinose an idiot.
Yeah,
you know,
but
right?
I mean, it is funny because this is the one time, even though it gets kind of, I guess, ruined by the big reveal of who the imposter is, who's the imposter among us, sort of thing. This is the one time where Kajiki knowing a bunch of occult shit might actually fucking help them, like, figure out the fuck is going on.
Right. No, man, I thought it was real funny when Kanji started. I was oh man, are they trying to make Kanji important to the story now?
I was like, holy shit, Kanji. For once, something.
Yeah, you know what I felt like when they spent. I was like, oh, is this like a Zuko situation? You know, right? How Zuko had like a cool team up with everyone. You know, right?
Yeah.
His own little adventure. Right there, except Top, he's like, I guess we're gonna hang out. You know, right? It's not like being blind. You know. Right? How's that working out for you?
How's that go?
Right? But yeah, so I like how this is where everyone. By the way, I think this entire bit is insane when he explains everything, and they all like time loop. Whoa! That's insane! I can't believe that.
Yeah, you literally have a Kemi that's called Time Lord, and like, yeah, but he's probably busy right now.
Yeah, he's a little dude. I like how everyone here does not fucking go on with him until he has to do like his stupid little, no, I'm revealing your big secret, blah blah blah. I was like, all right. You guys fought a guy who wanted to turn the world into literal gold, like 3 months ago. You know, this is where you guys draw the line. You know, right? It's like, all right.
Anything else is too crazy.
All right. Everything else they were fine with. You know, but like, oh fuck, time loop. I don't know about that. That's crazy. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they cannot go to the Kenny door. Oh boy, wonder what's going on over there. You know, right?
Yeah, there's probably some kind of crazy adventure.
Also, but I just love how it's just like this fucking abandoned ass door in the middle, like behind like the school. I don't know. I just think it's funny how where this door is. Right, it's like looking like the back shed of the school. I assume it's like the back shed of like the school or whatever, where like this door to the Kenny road is. I just think it's real funny where it's located. You know, like you would think they would put like the alchemist office, like building. No, it's like and we put it behind the school. No kids will ever go to this door, so you know it's fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it is funny to try and imagine where the fuck it's supposed to be, like on the campus.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It was fucking. It just like old times. Again, the time loop. Hey, time to go on a Kemi hunt. Remember those? No, because we abandoned that pretty quickly into the show. Yes. Okay.
It's like the good old first story arc, you know, right? It's like the good old days.
Back when that was a thing. Back when we did that.
Yeah. Also, boy, I mean, it's like, hey, now's not the time to be like, I feel like I see you break this time loop first. You know, right now, now's not the time to be opening up the spawner, right? You know, right? None of this is gonna be relevant, right? If he's gonna go time loop again, you know, right? It's just gonna make this awkward, like you don't feel the awkwardness of it. But I make fun of has gone through this conversation like a few times by now, right?
He's every single time. I mean, the funny thing is, at that point, especially after the first couple of times, I would be blaming Minato for starting the time loop. Like, if you open your mouth one more goddamn time and send me back in time, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Next time
I don't want to hear about you and Kyoko. I get it. All right.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, you do butt stuff. Okay, cool. Don't tell me about it.
I don't want to know who's on top and who's on bottom, right?
Don't tell me about your favorite position and how about that. Don't tell me about that wet ass pussy.
You know, it's all fucking weird. All right, look. I'm too focused on breaking this time loop. You know.
Yeah, my coworker is fucking my sister. I get it. Okay, leave me alone.
Yeah. Also, I like how it took them to the 8 time loop to realize this is Ouroboros.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. So when it gets to 8, and just because, like, at first I was like, okay, they're really zooming in on the 7, and then when he does the 8, when he draws the 8, and the answer goes, hold on, I think I've cracked the code, and just fucking turns it on its side to make a fucking. I almost screamed. I was like, "That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen."
Imagine if Spotter imagine if Spotter at some point actually lost count of his time loop, right? Because at some point, right, it's all gonna converge.
If he had been like, right? It's been at least 7 times. I don't remember anymore. And he was like, at least 7, maybe. A? Would it be A? Because if you take an A, you can flip it over. Like, that's all he fucking thought about. Like, it's so dumb.
It's real fucking funny how they realize that this is the Ouroboros. How this is definitely the work of Ouroboros, you know? Like, I feel like at this point, anything goes, so I was like, alright, sure, you know, yeah. Alright, we can bring up Ouroboros again, you know, right? I thought we sealed him behind the door, you know, and be like, alright, but then it gets worse, right? I thought, like, alright, I don't know what the fuck Ouroboros, I thought, like, didn't we end the show with them sealing Ouroboros behind the door and then never worry about this shit again? And then it just turns out there was a whole fucking adventure we are not aware of that is relevant, that explains what the fuck is going on. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Wow, this is fucking stupid. How is any of the audience was supposed to know any of this shit? Right? It's just when they do like this final, like I was like, I have to double check, like, what the fuck is this? Is this like a deleted scene? What is it? No, this is like once again, going back to how like this show just has off-screen adventure. This is a literal. Well, it's not off-screen. It's actually on-screen, but like this was like a complete side adventure that the audience never knew about. You know?
Yeah.
Right. So then at some point they just the door of darkness just opened up again.
Yeah,
Don't
6
know
months
how.
ago we did some shit. Door of Darkness was a problem, so we fucking closed it. We all did our transformation and kicked it and punched it. We
Yeah,
broke
and
the
then
door down.
all right. I never have to deal with the door of darkness ever again. You know, yeah, but yeah. So that's how they figure out, like, okay, all right, now we know what's going on, you know, right? Yeah, okay, it makes sense now. We went from blame it on amalgam, right? Blame it on Kenny to now blame it on amalgam.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It turns out
we figured it out this time for sure now.
right, yeah. So let's all break up. Let's all break up and let's all Scooby Doo again, you know. But this, hey, Kachi, you're coming with me, you know. Hey, let's you and me hang out and do you know, I didn't do this formation yet.
Yeah, to be fair, he also. It is funny because it feels like the real reason he's splitting up Kajiki and Ichinose feels like he's splitting up the two kids that keep fucking joking around in the back of the class. Like, okay, you two, I can't leave you two alone with each other. I'm gonna fucking step in and take one of you with me.
Right. Yeah. So they everyone splits off, and it's our mysterious red herring again. Ooh, who could it be?
This is the craziest, and honestly, I think it's becoming my favorite part of this entire fucking movie. If this movie made me go through this entire experience, I'm glad that at least it gave me this, because while fucking Hotaro and Rine are having some kind of moment, and fucking Spawner's trying to figure out what could possibly be the wish that would make someone want to wish to never leave, we get the mysterious alchemist that Renge, Sabimaru, and Minato find. Fucking doing dances and spins and shit. It's... Oh god, this dude's such a freak. He's such a freak, and before we reveal who this freak is, we see him jump out and spin around, and then he Naruto runs immediately away from them. It's fucking amazing.
I fucking lost it.
Yeah.
I fucking lost it as is. Well, I was like, man, I was like, is this a new character? Who the fuck is this?
He fucking hits the Naruto run so hard, and then he just dashes away to, like, I don't know. I guess this is like a baseball locker room.
The sports room, right?
Yeah. And then and then it's like, ho, you've caught me. It's me, your nemesis. It's Boruto. Just like Boruto.
From episode.
Just like
what?
Boruto.
7, 8, or 9 or something.
No, I might have been. I want to say it was like
he earlier. Right, he was only introduced
like 5 or 6.
Right, he was introduced like right around the time that Ichinose got the flying condor, wherever the fuck.
I think it's before that.
Was it before that? But yeah. Oh man, here's a character from the literal episode 3 or 4 of the show coming back. Wow, man, they pulled no punches. You know, they're like, oh man, we're gonna resolve
graduating
everything
today.
Yeah, you know, right? We're gonna give everyone a moment. You know, it's Boruto. You know, right? Remember him?
Yeah, Boruto. Just like everybody feels about Boruto in fucking Naruto.
I was honestly hoping that we were gonna get like a Thanos moment. You know, right? As soon as he right, because that's what I was like. Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically we already had that that's how long it's been since we dealt with him / even thought about him, because they already did that once, and then it's like I saw him again and went, who?
Yeah. He's Spotter's greatest rival, you know? He's been working from the shadow this entire time, you know? Right? He's been working from the shadows, plotting Spotter's demise, you know? It was him! He was the one, you know? Right? But yeah, no, we find out that orb, it's Kajiki.
It is literally episode 6. It is literally episode 6 that he is from. And that is he has not been there since.
Right, but yeah, it's Kajiki. Kajiki is the Ouroboros, you know?
Kajiki's got the Ouroboros inside of him. Boruto was a red herring this whole time. He was just there, minding his own business. Yeah.
Being a fucking being a cringe lord, I guess.
Yeah, I just want to point out. I just want to point out just to really wrap up the Boruto situation. Hey, I get that the alchemy school is like linked or like has a doorway like near campus or close to the campus of the high school. Why would he dress up to be a security guard for a school that Spawner doesn't attend because he's a 24-year-old man? What was his plan? What was his plan?
Like I thought he knew that Spawner was gonna be here.
But why would he think that? But why? Like, again, he's also an alchemist. He could have just alchemied his way into the academy and fucking done something to him. What was he trying to do at the school? It feels like the becoming a guard thing was completely irrelevant and unnecessary to confront Spawner.
Oh, I don't even know what his actual nemesis plan was at this point, right?
Yeah.
Was he gonna harass him? Was he gonna make like
was he going to try and attack Hotaro and Rine and attempt to get to him?
Right, I don't know what was his big villain plan at this point. Like what was he even dressing up like? Man, why was he dressing up under like in the school full like high school kids? Right? Especially on their graduation day. That seems very suspicious. We should definitely call someone about this.
Yeah, like Spawner and Boruto might have buried the hatchet, but there's still a lot to fucking investigate about Boruto.
Right, this is really fucking weird. What's going on here now? But yeah, is Kajuki?
Yes.
He was the Ouroboros. Right, it turns out. Look. Kajuki keep messing up. He messed up the time. He messed up like his thing. Which once again, we the audience could not have figured this out because this is like Spotter figures out from the 5th time loop. We're like, oh, you mean the time loop we didn't solve or experience?
Yeah.
Right, it just occurred that we jumped from time loop 3 to 7 right away.
Yes,
I was like,
very quickly. Yeah.
I was like. Man, when I remember, when I'm gonna spend time investigating, it's like, oh man, we quickly just jumped to this time, to the big loop. It was very fucking confusing. I was like, oh, and when Spawner goes like, oh yeah, this is how I knew you were a fake, right? And he does that, like all him saying different things, and I was like, oh man, none of us was gonna, okay. Good for you, Spawner. We could never figure that out because we were never shown any of this shit, Right? It's so jarring. It's so fucking jarring how what the pacing of this entire of the information that was shown to us is. It doesn't make any sense.
Much like all of this fucking goddamn series, which is that is Gotchard.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. Look. Someone made a wish to Ouroboros to live in the moment, so he found. I guess
I wish this day would never end, and then they got hit with a 13 going on 30 curse of. We went. He sought out the weakest vessel in the school. By the way, I bet so a lot of school. I'm fucking with the fact that Kaji is still seeing the fucking adult woman that's right. I was like, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, that's also a crazy thing.
Oh, was it Hijiri?
Yeah,
right?
Hijiri, who is, as we established, a full-ass adult. Yeah.
Right? I forgot. The fact that he just casually brought it, I completely forgot that was a thing in the show. Like, oh, right, that was a thing.
Yeah,
but there was so much going on.
She is robbing that cradle.
Right? But there was, so much going on in this movie that it was just a casual passing. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. Sure. But yeah.
Anyway, so the confrontation of Kajuki reveals that actually even though the Ouroboros, I guess, mind is in Kajuki, the Ouroboros actual snake has been wrapped around fucking Spawner's whatever wish to never see tomorrow, I guess, which I mean,
I guess that was a thing.
I guess,
right?
Again, it's because of the really requires a therapist to examine these emotions he has for this woman that adopted him. That is
once again, I don't understand how repeating this thing has anything to do with.
That was
right?
at one time an older sister, but now is like his contemporary, and they work together, and it's like this is highly unorthodox in terms of like how this relationship is going, and bears further study.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, it's just really weird. You know how Orbo's saying, "Oh yeah, this is all. It looks fine. This is what you want. You want to repeat this day." I'm like, does he want to repeat this day? I feel like I have everyone in the cast. Like, Spawn's the guy that hates today the most, and Ronaldo's like, "All right,
I wish this day was over.
Right, so I can go to the next day. You know,
especially
right?
because he's like, fucking children hanging out and fucking graduating. I don't want to be here."
Right, you know, right? Like, Spawn has never really been like a sentimental person. Like, guy was like, "Oh man, I love living." Man, look, I tears like, no.
I get that as like the reveal is that Spawner finally learned the power of friendship. Sure, but like, there's got to have been another way we could have done that, right? Like, it doesn't feel like this is really his mood, you know?
You know, right? I'm really glad that it took him, right? In fact, that it took him hanging out with high school kids to learn the importance of friendship. You know,
not the
right?
way.
I was like,
also, it's weird that it's about that. I guess it's weirder that it's about the kids than it would be if they at least, because at least the Kyoka thing, he has an attachment to her. It's established.
Mm-hmm.
We knew this. At least with that, I could see the one-to-one. It wouldn't be the greatest, but like.
Right, like I feel like this was all tied to like, oh boy, I really don't want Kyoka to get married. That's why I don't want to wait. Which, by the way, as far as I can tell, the wedding is not happening today.
Oh yeah, that's the
tomorrow.
other thing. The text at the beginning of the episode is, "Remember that my wedding is next week. Next week,
right?
Not tomorrow."
You know, right? I feel like Ouroboros like, hey, your timing is really off.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
right?
I guess if tomorrow doesn't happen, neither does next week. But this really feels like fucking jumping the gun quite literally on like.
Right. Like I feel like it's Spawn's the whole time was like, I'm not ready to let go of Kyoka for her to get married. You know, I feel like you know, Spawn, you got a week left. You know, you can plant some stuff around
Oh man, we'll get to the wedding part of this all later.
Oh my god, I was losing it so much when I was watching. But yeah, look, Spotter tells Orbo, hey, go fuck yourself. You know, I learned the value of friendship.
Yeah, I do acknowledge them as my friends, and actually, I will see tomorrow.
That's right. And look, this 18-year-old schoolboy, he's my best friend, you know. I've only known him for a year, you know.
Oh, God, when you put it that way, it sounds so much... Not even worse from, like, a weirdness level, just sad. It just sounds sad.
Look, we went over this with Spawn. I think we went over this with Spawn here in the show, right? He's like, right when we found out he was 24 and he still goes to this, and he's still going to like the alcohol. It's like, did you ever see that at SNL, that Harry Potter SNL skit with Dave, where right with like 40-year-old Harry Potter,
with,
right?
Was that the one with Lindsay Lohan?
No. That's Hermione grow up over the summer. No, it's the one when he actually got Daniel Radcliffe to play 40-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, right? I was like he's still hanging around the high school for no reason. Yeah, you know, I was like, oh man, what's going on? What's going on right here? You know.
Yeah. It's
right. Yeah.
It's pretty fucking wild that this is.
Yeah, you know, this is Spotter at his peak of his life, you know. Right.
Yeah.
I guess. Look. If becoming an actual cover and getting your own cool little form is your peak, all right, that's fair. But you know, like, look, don't involve these other people. You know, they're not really.
It is very funny that like when the more you think about the dynamics of the group that we had with Gotchard, in comparison to something like in Gav right now, technically you could say like Shoma kinda has the like naivete of like a child. But he's not an actual fucking child. Nobody is an actual fucking child. There are such a range of ages between the main cast in Gotchard, where it's like, okay, so we've got the high schoolers, then we've got the like 19, 20-year-olds that are like they're upperclassmen in the like Alchemist Academy, so that's a different thing. Then we have Spawner, who's like fully 24 and doing his own thing. Then there's Minato, who's supposed to be their teacher. He's like in his 30s. Kyoka, who's also there, who's, again, mid to late 30s, assuming. That's not even getting into the weird shit with the fucking sisters, right? Where we go, boy, the oldest one is a literal child. Ah, that's weird.
Oh,
That's
once again,
weird.
also once again, I call you also would think that Spotter would like use his orb switch, like, oh man, really wish I could spend more time with Likenesses, right? We definitely, right? That first thing, right, was
Yeah.
right, but look, I guess he'd rather hang out with, instead of hanging out with like a goth girl, right? He's like, oh man, I'd rather hang out with these high school kids. They're way cooler than having a goth girlfriend.
You're telling me I could choose between a big titty goth girlfriend and hang out with high schoolers about to graduate? Boy, I hope nobody fucking hears that clip out of context, but...
Right? It's just real funny when Ouroboros like shows, or I guess when Spotter does like his self-reflection.
He goes back to his mind palace of memories, and it's like,
He's like, oh yeah, he's like, yeah,
times, and not the time with like the girl that you liked.
Right, and I was like I feel like he hated everyone for like a good first half of this show.
He fucking hates. I would argue he still hates them. Like the fact that there's just saying, and he learned, and he decided to say, yeah, we do.
Also, there is a clip in his flashback where we see Renge wearing the takoyaki helmet, and they're like in front of like I guess like a DIY, like, ooh, we're having like a get together. Was this a scene in the show?
I mean, okay, I gotta go back to that. The box.
It's like that. I don't know what time was.
Like she just got fired from the academy.
What is it? I'm trying to see.
I'm just gonna go to the first time that it happens when they're packing stuff. She has. Okay, fucking. Wait, are you talking about in the flashback, or are you talking about when she's packing up?
No, when Spotter is like doing his flashback, like I don't know if you're talking about like 35-45.
Okay, let's.
Right, there's like a scene where everyone is like staying from like a takoyaki, like they're right, like this scene, like was this a scene in the show? I'm just gonna screen cap it for you just to make it easier, right? Because
that'll help.
Yeah, right. Because I don't know what our time code difference are. Hold on. Let me pull this up, right? Like every other scene in this, like, all right, that seems like actual events that happen. But like when they cut to this scene, I was like, what the fuck is this? Look, I know it's already been a year of Gotchard. We've already tried to move as much of it out of our
memory because
right. But even a scene, even with this, I thought this is a scene I should have remembered. All right, I'm uploading. Beep beep beep. Pop 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 pop. Uh-oh. It's taking a bit. Don't know why it's doing that. Oh, processing.
Let's see.
Can this upload?
Oh, I see what you're talking. Hold on, I think I see what it is. 35. It's 35-40. Yeah, 35-45. Yeah, where they're all standing.
Was this a clip in the show? Did this happen?
I mean, she definitely has that hat. I don't remember. Okay, what is this? Oh, I guess the implication is from when he got the 101st Kemi? Is this for when he celebrating that he got Nijigon?
Is that what this is?
I don't remember that.
I feel like this boy. Look, I really hope that like Spotter is actually remembering his memory and it's not like all the fucking timeline clashing. But this feels like a false memory. I'm not gonna
look, the timeline's all fucked for him. His brain's turning to goo.
Yeah, this fucking scene of Renge where the stupid it legitimately feels like a false memory that was inserted into your head.
By Ouroboros to help. I mean, to make him long for friendship more and never leave.
But yeah, Spotter learns the importance of, hey, look, I understand having friends now, right? And everyone in the overworld, they're like, hey, Spotter, don't go towards the lights.
It's very funny that it's like, that the Ouroboros' like dream world that it keeps him in is like this, like, You know what it reminds me of? I was gonna say it's like heaven, but you know what it is? It reminds me of the fucking, oh god, what was the song? Remember the fucking song that Kanye made? Fucking Seth Rogen and James Franco.
Bound? Was it Bound 2?
Yeah,
or whatever,
Bound 2.
right?
Yeah. It reminds me of that background where it's just like a fucking like rolling projector background and.
Oh yeah, no, this background. I mean, obviously, it's fake. Obviously, right? I'm not saying they actually, but like this feels artificially like I think Ouroboros is not the concept of a fucking sky. He's like, He's like, all right, look, I invested. Look, I was in Kajiki's brain for like the last 3 hours. You know.
It's actually oh god, yeah, that's when you get fucky. It's like, how long has he been stuck in Kajiki? Because this is also a plan that they're implying, even take away the fact that this is happening to Spawner and everything. The implication from this is that 6 months ago, in an adventure that we never saw that happened off screen, they destroyed the Ouroboros gate, right? And then in the last effort, it attached itself to fucking Spawner. And then only now it then latched on to Kajiki to fuck with
was it
Spawner?
looking like the weakest mind person? Right? It was like, oh boy, this guy has a lot of fucking empty space in his brain.
It's because of all the fucking Swiss cheese holes they drew into.
I was like, oh man, I can make this. Oh man, there's two bathrooms and a patio here. Oh my god, and a backyard. Oh my god,
in this economy, this is crazy.
Right? Oh my god, man! This is like getting a free house, right?
There's such good window space from all the fucking rotted holes from all the memory manipulation he's gone through.
Right. But yeah, thanks to the power of friendship, even Boruto, he's like, yeah, hey. You got this. I need you to come back to life so we can continue our eternal rivalry. Right? Don't die on me now.
Yeah.
I need you, Spotter. Right?
Yeah.
He breaks out.
He breaks through, and Ouroboros flees. And luckily, the connection is broken, so they can finally open the door, and the Chemis can rush out. Completely. I really feel like we don't talk about the fact that that Hotaro created a whole ass world at the end of Gotchard enough, because it's fucking insane. But apparently it's still linked by a fucking wooden door, just sitting it has to be a physical fucking door somewhere.
Alright, look, it's the only way. But yeah, look, they go fight, they go,
time to
all
go
the
to
Chemis are now free.
Let's go to the one place that Ouroboros would go, the Ouroboros realm. Yeah, man, that sounds right. That makes sense. It's pretty fucking easy.
Once again, I keep forgetting that, also, if it wasn't for the fact that big text appeared on screen.
Yeah, they really liked reminding us what location we were in, fucking Marvel style.
Right? I was like, yes, it's really, really fucking weird that the Ouroboros world also had, like, man-made structures in it,
It's for the Ouroboros factory workers.
Yeah, you're right, But yeah, by the way, hey, look, you cannot kill the Ouroboros.
Yeah, what a twist. The monster that controls time and has you in a time loop is gonna fucking rewind time so he doesn't die. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck you were expecting.
Right? I thought none of them went in there with a plan. I was like, oh, man, we're just gonna roll Rider kick it, right?
And I mean, they did do that. They did kick it, and then he just went, time out, I choose not to die.
Yeah. Ouroboros too strong. Pokes the shit out of
gets a good solid shot directly on Spawner's fucking Valverad driver. Jesus Christ, I forgot how much I hate the fact that his driver is is literally the same driver as Hotaro's Gotchard igniter.
Look, whatever it is, alright? Look, everyone gets a Gotchard driver, okay? Everyone gets a Gotchard driver. And then after that, it's like
you can customize it with all the all of the Crocs giblets that you want, but just snap them on.
Right? Look, it's like a cover art. Everyone has a Rider deck, But what cards you put in there? That's what make your deck special, right?
Luckily, don't worry because it's solved. Hold on, I want to get the exact time between problem to solved. It is
Oh yeah, no, it is really fast.
40 minutes and 50 seconds, and then it is solved. Yeah, so it is solved within a minute. It is solved within a minute. It is.
Look, you don't understand. Look, time works different in the Ouroboros realm. You know, right?
Plot does too. And luckily,
Kyoka's been working on this in secret.
Luckily, Kyoka's here. Right? Luckily, Kyoka's here with Lacus's leftover fucking IUD.
I don't think we ever figured out what this thing was.
It's a weird ass tuning fork. We figured out.
Right, I think we just called it a tuning fork throughout this entire thing.
But it is. It's supposed to be like a as far as we understand, it's a weird ass tuning fork that like we never. They never named, they never fucking made that much of a fuss about it until the very end when they were like, and Lachesis will use the tuning fork to help us get to agree on. And it's like, carry on. It's like, okay, sure, man, fuck it.
But yeah, hey, remember the the 10-liner spawner dynamic? $10, hey, it's up.
Yeah,
I don't know, this entire bit, it's just real fucking... Look, I understand this is a movie format, so it's just a recycle, right? It's a repaint, remode of the prop. But 10 lines just showing up here like, hey, Spotter, you and me, it's like good old times, Let's run it back.
Ride with you this time.
Right? I was like, I don't think Spotter has ever unironically interacted with the fucking
interacted with or showed any interest in, except for at the beginning where we got our little Pichu short, where fucking Steamliner offhand goes, and that spawner kid is pretty cool. That's it. That's all that happens.
It's so fucking weird that 10 Line decides to show up and be like, you would think this would, like I don't know what's like the Kevy's is the closest to Lactus's entire character bit, right? Yeah. I don't want to look through all fucking 101 Kevy cards again to find out, like, all right, which one of these looks like it's the closest to this golf girl, like 10 Liner just showing up and be like, hey, Spotter, let's do this, I was like,
yeah, okay. And then fucking welcome to Valverad GT. The GT stands for Giant Train. That's it.
Also, I just want to point out, this is, once again, look, I know we've been saying about this in like the last few episodes of Gotchard, how they kept just adding new. This is a new skin. This is a new fucking palette for fucking the Gotchard card. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know what the fuck.
That's a good point. Let's see. Hold on. I want to look at the numbers. So it's a 6 and an EX. They're not even like.
Like this is a new skin.
Yeah.
Right? Look, we went over this way and I was like, fuck, God, I cannot deal with these. I cannot deal with the Twilight cards. I cannot deal with the Kurogane cards?
Right, because the steel ones that he has.
Right, and then Derek just like, I have the ultimate card, just like why there's another fucking skin? Yeah. They are not releasing any more if Toei was smart, if Toei better, they would just keep releasing these fucking goddamn cards for the rest of to the end of time, but like as far as I remember, there was like no new Gotchard booster box special edition.
It must have been a movie promotion, right? It must have been.
I mean, I think these two cards, probably were right. But the fact that they just introduced another subsection, we're just gonna ignore how there's like Spawner, I guess, create a new line of Kevy cards.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird that Daioni and Mach-Wheel combine, like they fuse together. And it creates an alt art of Daioni. It doesn't create like a weird like Mach-Oni die wheel. I don't know what the fuck it would be like mixed together, but like
right, yeah. It's just like we just have a new subspecies of cards now. Yeah, it's like sure.
Specifically for whatever the fuck this is. Anyway, Spawner's got his choo-choo trains now.
This form really bad. I do not like this form.
It's just the regular fucking Valverad suit, but with a big fucking train chest piece and the stupid fucking train pieces from the
Iron Gotchard, right?
Iron Gotchard, yeah.
Right, like if this suit was actually repainted as well, right, to match the color scheme, right? I probably would have dug it more, but like this is man.
They just tack shit on top of it,
right? Like even I don't know why they even went through the effort of like doing this color. Like I don't know why they didn't just make like this color scheme match the Valverat color scheme at this point, you know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know. They could have done more. They could have done less.
Right,
In the end, they didn't do enough.
this is like the worst possible thing, you know. You would like when you, in terms of like a repaint, like, oh man, you guys already like no one thought to like, hey, should we just would it make more sense to us to repaint this to match the purple silver schematic of it? And so at the office, like, no, shut the fuck up. No, I want this thing red, white, and blue. It's America, all right?
Yeah.
You know, this train is freedom, you know, right? Because that's what the thing about Americans. They love their trains, you know. The American train system is amazing, you know. You know,
what
right?
was the thing where they had it? What was the thing that we watched for Gotchard where they went on a train? What was that for? Was that was that the mainline thing or was that a sideshow thing?
That was the Daybreak movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Look at. I do not like this. I think this color scheme is fucking ugly as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't know
it
what the
does
fuck.
not work.
Right, like I don't know why they literally could have just like I think if this was literally repainted in like the Valverat color scheme, this form probably would have worked. But this one looks really like this red, white, and blue color scheme. I was like, sure, you know, hey,
Yeah.
Spotter,
Yeah.
hey, look, he loves America, you know, right?
I guess
He
so.
never. Yeah.
And
But,
meanwhile, Rine and Hotaro are needed to perform another new ancient random MacGuffin ass alchemy thing. To fucking
look, you know, look when the six alchemists joins together, you know,
yeah,
right?
the six
The
alchemists, two fucking Kamen Riders, a fucking sentient piece of plastic dragon, yeah, whatever the fuck.
Like when they join together, you know, the new alchemy circle. Well,
Yeah,
this
they're
is
able
how
to
we
call up the gate so that they can send Ouroboros back to where he belongs, El Salvador.
Yeah, all right, and then all right, let's get the fuck out of here. We're done. All right, good.
Yep, we've done
yo,
it. We
the day is
killed
sick.
him. We sent him back to his place. Oh shit! Nope, Spotter's being dragged back to hell.
Right, and this is where I fucking lost it. So this I thought, right, if this was smart, right, because the whole point of Spawner, like even ignoring how badly written, I thought Spawner's point that he did not want to forget this day, or he wants to make sure this day goes on forever, right? Like if that was the original purpose of where Spawner character was going on, I would have this entire scene would make sense where Spawner sacrificed himself, like, oh boy, hey, I guess I will erase myself from the time loop. You know, to break the time loop, right? I thought this is where this. I honestly thought this is where this was going. That Spawner was gonna sacrifice. He was gonna write himself out of time. You know, right?
Well,
you know,
I mean,
like
he
die.
kind of does. He technically does.
Right, but not really. You know, he doesn't really erase. He does erase himself. But you know, like if this was smart, if the writers were smart, you know, and they know.
That's a big if. That's a big if at this juncture
Right.
in the Gotchard story.
Right, but yeah, no, Spawner just sacrificed himself. You know, and it saves the day, and everyone's like, damn, we can't do anything about Spawner.
Nope. Spawner
You know?
gets sucked off to hell and goes, "I'm coming back. Don't fucking, don't you do shit without me. I'm coming
Yeah,
back."
then Spawner is gonna spend the rest of his life fighting Ouroboros or something, you know, like this entire. And then after this, right, like I legitimately thought that Spawner erased himself from the timeline to save everyone else, but no, everyone's like, hey, what the fuck happened to Spawner, you know? Right?
Yeah,
I was like,
it's also funny that when they cut to it, the point that Spawner is erased from the timeline is from before everything happened. So it's literally like this means that we end on yet another time loop because it does mean that everything is reset to none of that happened. So this entire adventure is fucking non-existent for literally everybody else except for Spawner.
like I don't think anyone knew what the fuck happened. Like they just think
Right.
that
When this loop starts, it starts with Rine and Hotaro walking in, and then Renge and Sabimaru being like, "Huh, Spawner was just here. I wonder where he went."
Once again,
And then
this is really bad. Like I was like so perplexed. Like how did you guys mess up a simple
And
like I
then-
said because this story beat has been done before. You know
Yeah.
where the hero sacrificed himself. You know, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
gets erased
for the greater good.
Gets erased from time.
And he doesn't remember.
Mr. Stark, you can rest now. We're gonna be okay. Like all that shit. No, he
Right,
just
but
he
it's
just
so
fucking,
it's so.
he just disappears. And I just to cut. I'm gonna cut around from like the ending of the movie to the ending of the movie. He's gone for as we know. We can tell this timeline because Kyoka says remember, my wedding is next week. He is gone missing for an entire week after this, and nobody does shit to find him. Fucking insane.
None of them thought of asking that.
Presumably, yeah, I was about to say, presumably with at least 2, potentially 3 chemis, right? Because Steamliner is fully fucking gone. At least that timeline's Steamliner. I don't know if there a paradox is created, and so there's 2 Steamliners now. One that stays with.
Oh wait, no, there isn't. I remember. All right, so this was something that was mentioned after we watched the Daybreak movie, but according to what I've read, right, this is really bad, right? Going back to what I said, how this show's writers do not know how time travel works.
Yeah,
they do not know how paradox works. They do not know how alchemy work, right? Because they just assume this is magic, you know? It's not what it is, right? According to what I read, there is no time loop. There is no closed time loop in there's like no paradox in Gotchard's setting, right? So remember how we were so fucking confused at the end of Gotchard Daybreak when Daybreak went back in time, you know, right, to become the first alchemist or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah,
like, doesn't this just mess up the timeline?
Yeah.
Right, to come to Daybreak, like nope. According to her, like nope, that's just what happens, you know. Nothing. It's fine. Yeah, you know, right?
It
does
works.
not create.
It makes sense because I say it
apparently,
makes sense.
according to the writers, Gotchard does not. Time paradox does not exist within Gotchard's universe. You know, right? And I don't know what the fuck they mean by that. Like, that's really bad. So is this straight up? Is this just a new universe now? It's what's going on, right? Because I feel like this is really bad. Because at this point, that means we have established that within the city of Gotchard, there exists multiple timelines.
I mean, just from this movie, there's at least 8, 9, 10 loops.
Right? I don't understand how any of this stuff works, but yeah.
Anyway, so fucking Spawner disappears and goes missing for a week, and then we get the big finale of the graduation.
Yeah, hey, remember, this
is about graduation. Remember how this movie is called Graduations, and we haven't done anything about the graduation for about, 40 minutes?
Also, I forgot. So we've been skipping around. I forgot. There's a scene earlier in this movie when it was Rine Ichinose in the when they were doing their Scooby-Doo.
The beginning of the movie.
I got real mad.
A shot of them in the cherry blossoms fucking graduation. Like, oh, we're having a send off. Oh, it's big.
Oh no, not that one. No, there's another moment. There's another moment where Rine was talking about how she could just be like Ichinose with his alchemy. Is like,
yeah. She says that she.
I was like, what? No, you don't. We established that Ichinose is a fucking failure of a student. He is so.
He's literally getting through on good vibes and the power of the.
The only reason once again, this goes back to the Naruto logic of the show. How everyone else in the Naruto universe had to actually study, right? To be ninjas, and Naruto's like, I gotta imagine Fox that lets me do whatever the fuck I want.
Tells me to set people on fire and light firecrackers under that old man's ass.
Right? Like, fucking Ichinose has been cheating throughout this entire alchemy because, like, I got Nijiga, man. He just lets me do whatever the fuck I want.
All these chemis do all the work for me. I'd still...
Right? Like, the scene where Rine talks about how she wants to be like Ichinose to, like a great... I was like, no, you don't! You actually study! You actually put... Look, I know it's sad that your dad left you as a kid, and you have to spend the rest of your life, the last 10 years of your life...
shadow of a fucking smooth-brained wannabe fry cook.
Right? No! Don't put yourself down.
Believe in yourself. It gets better.
Right, look, you can move to another country, you know, right? Other countries have women productive right, Rita.
Yeah.
You don't have
well, you know, hey, that's why at the end of the movie, the big reveal of what...
Yeah. Also, here's a bunch of, here's remember Tsukamoto, where the fuck... I forgot her as a character.
Yeah,
boy. But they unironically did bring back everyone, you know, right? Also, right, and then the last bit I want to, in terms of graduation, before we get to the Rine Ichinose. So there's a scene, right, when Minato is talking to them. He's like, hey, man, I learned a lot of you guys over the last 3 years. I was like, this adventure happened within the last years. What the fuck? What are you talking about? What do you mean the last 3?
I guess.
Are you speaking of
was
the
there a homeroom teacher? Freshman or I guess first, second, and third year of high school.
Right? Are you speaking to them as their homeroom teacher, or are you speaking to them as alchemy student right now? Like,
I mean, he's
like,
talking to them as their teacher at first, and then but when he's talking to Hotaro and Rina at the end, it feels like it's just because of like the alchemy shit.
It's like this adventure is happening within a year or Minato, right? Like nothing has happened. Like the first 2 years of these.
Actually, no. I mean, technically, it would have been. I mean, I guess technically this is it. It's 2 years now at this point.
Was it?
I guess.
Oh yeah, because they did go on.
It happened in the middle.
Right, they did go on.
Again,
they did go on.
Kamen Rider working on the logic of it's roughly the same time.
Right, like it has to be 1-to-1.
So that would be September, August of their second year in high school. They became third years. We saw that happen. And then this is now the end of that year. So it's been a year and a half. It's been a year and a half.
All right. But still, I don't know what the fuck are you. I don't know what you did involving with these two during the first first year and a half, but they were definitely not involved, you know. But yeah, all right, we can finally get to the moment, the big moment that was in the trailer was like this was plastered, like this was like when they released the initial teaser trailer, this was the only thing that they showed, like when they released the initial
and Hotaro talking in a flower
and like the poster was just only the both of them, which by the way, hey, so an amazing poster. Hey look, I might give Gotchard a lot of shit, but I still think the initial teaser trailer for Graduation really well done, you know, right?
Hey, really well done. Great manipulation and trickery done. I gotta give it to you. Credit where credit is due. You really got us. You really had us in the first half. You fucking tricked us so fucking good.
Right, but yeah, no, this is boy, hey, look, hey, the UK seems like a good place to be right now, right?
I mean,
I'm gonna go.
It's a lot safer with its money. Look, it's the furthest away you can be from Japan while still being in a relatively civilized country.
I feel like, once again, going back to how I think this, like going back to how this movie, right? How we talk about, keep joking about 3 different. This looks like it was filmed by a completely different director, Like they just had the actual show.
It jumps into fucking widescreen for some reason.
Right, even ignoring like this, the mood, the atmosphere in this scene, it's such a big jump in position from like the rest of the show and how everything is presented right now. Oh man, what the fuck?
This is actually the 4th director that came in.
Oh my, is that what it is? Jesus. Oh my god, hey, Ride is moving to the UK.
Yeah, that's the big reveal. I think that the tease is supposed to be like, oh, and she has feelings for Hotaro, but look, you can try to shoehorn that shit in the whole time. I really like the idea that she's just been building up to be like, listen, I'm never gonna see you again and I never want to. I really need you to know that, and it's been kind of awkward for me to try and figure out how to say it, but I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm fucking moving away, and I will never be back in this fucking country.
Once again, going back to how my favorite type of comedy, or when this is just a working relationship, nothing more. Right?
A country where you are making food is a country I don't want to live in.
Right, look, it's like a Kamen Rider, it's like a Kamen Rider Geeks, like after the DGP, everyone does their own thing, right? Except KO. KO wants to hang out with all of us. Everyone tells KO, I'm busy, KO.
We've actually no, KO. I do not have any job listings that I can give you, or like
I don't
have any connections to get you a job.
To drink. Yeah, I don't feel like going out to drink with you only because I feel like you're gonna ask me to pay for your tab as well,
because you definitely still don't have a job.
Right, but yeah, I love how everyone, like, I think when this teaser, the seed trailer teaser, whatever the fuck, Gotchard graduation, like they show this, everyone's like, oh, is this the big one? I think this is real funny. I was like, nope, I'm just going to the
UK. You dum-dums, they pulled the rug out from under you.
Yeah, I don't know what you're expecting, right?
Yeah.
You literally thought this was their big payoff,
You thought you thought they cared about you? You thought that these people would suddenly choose to care about you? They've been abusing you with Gotchard the entire time, and you thought now was the point where they grew a heart?
But yeah. All right, yeah. Then the wedding happens, and
and then we get to the big reveal of the wedding, which is, oh my god, Kyoka and Minato are getting married. But
also,
are
we supposed to know these people in the audience?
I have no fucking clue. Not a fucking clue. I think one of them might be one of the, like, other alchemists that might have been there at one point. Like, one of, like, Minato's. I could also be confusing them for thinking them to be, like, oh, wait. Oh my god. I think I know who they are. Oh my god.
Are these Sabimaru's brother?
No. Oh my god, hold on, I gotta look it up. Oh my god, it just clicked for me when I looked at them. Holy shit.
Okay, are these guests? Were these characters that appeared within the show?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I need to find. Fuck. Oh god damn it. I bet. Let's see. Member. God damn it. Oh fuck. I think they're fucking. I think it's back on. I think it's the fucking band.
Okay, sure, why not? Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I wonder if I look at the movie, they'll tell me. I bet it is. I'm going to the wiki, but yeah, that's who I think.
Oh, the wiki is, wiki doesn't even have the plot written down for this movie, by the way. Actually, no, because I went yesterday to check, because I got real mad watching this movie, making sure I didn't, because I felt like I was missing stuff, and then, nope.
Okay, well, I guess that fucking... okay, I'm looking at it. It's got, it's cast, who the fuck are... Okay, hold on, there's... oh, god damn it. No. Is there a trivia part? Oh, marketing? Nope, that sucks. That's not it. Nope, fuck. They don't say. But I'm willing to bet that it's fucking back on. Oh, wait,
sure,
no. Several suit actors in the show make cameo appearances as attendees of Minato and Kyoka's wedding. Okay, that's what it is. That's fine,
okay. Okay, good, alright. I was gonna be really mad if these were actual little fucking randos. I was like, oh, I guess Minato and Kyoka might have adult friends, right?
Yeah.
It would be fucking weird. I'm fine with teachers inviting their students to their wedding, but, I really hope that they have adult friends.
I'll be honest. Honestly, I'm not. I would be fucking weirded out if a teacher invited me to come to their wedding. That would be fucking weird. I don't care how close we are. That's a fucking weird move, my guy. Anyway, yeah, fucking Spotter bursts in fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, boy, hey, really, don't fucking, really weird. At least he didn't break the tension when the priest went.
Yeah, it wasn't like,
hey,
if anybody has a reason why these two shall not be wed or something.
Yeah, speak now, right?
Yeah.
I really kind of wasn't that moment, right?
It's just him bursting through again.
Yeah.
Subspace dimension like a fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah, look, he beat the shit out of Ouroboros. He spent the last week beating the shit out of Ouroboros.
He spent the first day beating the shit out of Ouroboros, and then he spent the last week eating the remains as sustenance while he tried to figure out a way to get out of the fucking dimension.
Right. Going back to how I think, this is absolutely insane. Once again, I do not understand anything in the direction of this movie, so I guess everyone thought he was on vacation for the last week?
Again, that's the thing I wanted to point out. The fact that Kyoka still goes along with the wedding as scheduled, despite her adoptive, let's say brother, because that's the implied relationship now, her adopted little brother is fucking missing for a full-ass week with no warning. Also, it's implied that he left his cell phone there, which is a super red flag if somebody goes missing, right? If they leave and if you can't find someone and their phone still rings, That's someone who's either trying to not be found or someone who has been fully fucking kidnapped and abducted. And they don't do shit. They still go ahead with this fucking wedding. Best believe, if something, God forbid, happened to almost anyone in Molly's family, that wedding is fucking delayed like shit. Like, that's fucking...
Yeah. Right, no one said anything. You know, they're like... But the actors of that, do you think actors were like... They didn't even go to, like, the top... Like, was it one of the fucking Kemmys a tracker? You know? Right?
Again, it also... It's... There's also... I just want to point out, if there are no paradoxes in Gotchard, that does mean, though, there are now 2 Steamliners. There are 2 Steamliner cards in existence now, because there's the one that got to stay in this timeline, and then there's the one that, There's also 2 Dionis. Like, there's the cards that Spawner would have had in this world that got to stay in this time loop, and there's the
that was fucking the Kenny world.
Yeah, and then he brings himself over here, and now it's there. Fucking insane.
Right, but that also means that there's one less macro now, you know, right?
I guess. Right? Yeah.
Right, or this could be like a weird Digimon fusion situation.
I don't. Where they can separate.
You know, right?
I don't care.
Just because Agumon and Gabumon becomes Omnimon, it can still revert back to Agumon and Gabumon.
I don't. You know? I'll be honest. I don't care. I fucking hate it. We fucking survived this bullshit.
This movie was really bad. I understand. I don't even want to do like a proper send off. You know, like, oh, graduation. They're in high school.
They're in high school. They have to graduate. That's not the last thing.
Missed the mark on this movie. I don't know why they need to focus on Spotter. So I feel like his character within the show
was
pretty resolved.
With the exception, honestly, with the exception of the whole Lachesis situation, which apparently we're getting something about that.
Are we? I feel like that. I think that is before, you know.
I'm just saying, the whole thing of it is like, with the exception of that part of his character arc, which is a girl that he kind of had a love-hate relationship with throughout the entire show. Fucking, with the exception of that, he was a pretty bare bones done with his character.
You know, right? Look, he saw his family murdered. He got over the fact that he was not the best alchemist, and that a fucking guy, and that some stupid guy with unlimited chakra show up and be like, "Hey, all that training you did, fuck that, you know, fuck your stupid training, you know, I can just do this, you know, like, fuck it, you know, hey, all that years you spent in the Alchemy Academy, fucking moot by my existence, and the fact that I have a stupid little dragon in my belly, you know."
It's so cute that you have your wrench sword. I literally created an entire alternate world for all of the Chemis to live on because you kept telling me that the Chemis couldn't live here.
Right? You know, this movie, like, I don't understand the direction of this movie, you know, right? This movie is really makes no sense. And I was like, I've been right. I was not clamoring for a Spotter resolve story. I was like, oh, you know, like, I guess Spotter needed a resolve story, you know? Hey, going back, hey, you know what this should have been? Hey, we should have just straight up got a Legends movie, you know, right?
That would have been great. That would have been great. Legend could have. Oh God. Oh, don't tell me about what we could have gotten. Now I'm extra mad.
We could have continued following the adventures of you know, of the most gorgeous rider ever. You know,
he
right?
is the most gorgeous rider. We could get another bathtub shot.
Oh my god! Oh! Once again, I love how only Kaguya appears in flashback sequence. It's, you know, right? Yeah. It's like the one time you feel like, oh man, I feel like Kaguya would be very good in this situation, you know, right? Yeah. Since if he exists outside the time-space continuum, he would probably figure out what the fuck's going on, you know, right?
Yeah, nope. Sure would be. Yeah. If only we knew somebody that knew something about dimensions and time. Oh, well.
Right? Yeah. This movie very bad. I did not like this movie.
Rough and painful.
Yeah, was it? Well, go back to how, like I said, look, to close off this review, right? They got 3 writers, all that wrote a different screenplay, and then they all just fucking they just start taking pages and just stapling and being like, all right, that's the movie, you know, yep. Right? All right. So hey, look, we are hopefully only have 2 more Depending on this is like one of 3 post gotcha series media we have to look at. I really hope after these 3 media we're done and we never.
God willing, we're free.
Right, I really want to escape this fucking Ouroboros soup. You know, I don't want to keep coming back to this gotcha because every time we cause that's the problem. Like every time we go back to gotcha, you know, we just make ourselves mad and angry. Like, you know, like,
Pope Francis, right? Take me with you, please.
look, man, I wish this stupid snake could have killed us all. All right, is that the end of it? We're done?
We're free. We're free from the time loop. Let's leave.
For now.
Yeah, from now.
All right, that's the video. All right, okay, thanks, bye.